Real-life examples of MCAT concepts, Part 1.
Each Sunday night, I brew myself a big batch of hot coffee and I pour it into this container. I usually don't cover the container with plastic wrap, but here I do in order to rule out evaporation as a cause for what you're about to see. Notice the level of the coffee here. It's well above the bottom edge of that green cap. So I take my coffee and I put it into the fridge. And when I come back the next morning and open up my fridge, my coffee is cold, just like I like it, and it's ready to keep me energized all week. Here's the interesting part. If I can get this plastic wrap off, I'll show you that the level of the coffee is now well below the bottom edge of that cap.
This is a prime example of something called thermal expansion. So when things get hot, the molecules in that thing fly around the container and they bounce around and they bump into each other, and they do so with a lot of force and speed and energy. And this actually causes that hot liquid, in this case the hot coffee, to take up more volume than it would at room temperature. On the other hand, after I put the coffee in the fridge overnight, the molecules have a chance to cool off, they slow down, and when they bump into each other, they do so with very little force. They're moving around really slowly and they really don't have that much energy to kind of bang into one another, so they do it nice and softly. And that actually causes the cold coffee to take up less volume than it would at room temperature. So that explains why it looks like someone has had a secret taste test of my coffee overnight. Or maybe... Hit that follow button for more MCAT tips.